Hi doctors, this is Medico Tapas and today's session is about toxicology and this is part 5 lecture. In this session we are going to talk about CNS depressants and these four are main classifications comes under CNS depressant. First alcohol, anesthetics, opiates and sedative hypnotics, and there are some more subclassifications also there but we are not going to see in detail about that. Next, they are some of the most common beverages, and now we are going to see their approximate percentage of alcohol in volume. First, vodka 60 to 65 percentage, rum and liqueurs 50 to 60, whiskey, gin, brandy 40 to 45, potentiary 20, wine 10 to 15, and beer 4 to 8 percentage. And beer is having low amount of alcohol 4 to 8, and the highest amount of alcohol seen in vodka, which is 60 to 65 percentage. So the order is first beer, then wine, then port, whiskey, rum, and the most powerful one is vodka 60 to 65 percentage. These things you people might be knowing already because this is alcohol. Next comes arak. What is arak? Nothing, this is just a liquor distilled from palm, rice, sugar or jaggery, and it has a strength of 40 to 50 percentage of alcohol. Sometimes it may be mixed with chloral hydrate and potassium bromide just for getting a greater kick. Next, McEwen sign. McEwen sign is nothing but this will occur when the blood alcohol level reaches above 300 milligram percentage. And what is the sign? This is a stage of coma where the person who had taken alcohol will be having a contracted pupil, but their pupil will be dilated only by stimulating them. How we have to stimulate? Just like this, pinching or slapping, something we have to do so that their pupil will be dilated, but they will again slowly return. So this sign is known as most McEwen sign. Next comes micturition syncope. This is a condition which occurs usually after heavy beer drinking. Here person will feel giddiness and they may lose consciousness during the act of urination. This is probably due to sudden upright posture. Next, Munich beer heart. This is a condition in which cardiac dilatation, also cardiac hypertrophy is seen because due to excessive and prolonged beer drinking. Next comes Widmark's formula, and this formula is used while collecting samples from blood and urine, mainly in alcoholic poison cases. So you just remember the name only, the formula only. A is equal to PRC, this is for blood. A is equal to 3 by 4 PRQ, this is for urine. PRC blood and 3 by 4 PRQ is for urine samples. Here A is the weight of alcohol and in the body, and P is body weight, and C is concentration of alcohol in blood, and Q is alcohol concentration in urine. That's all. And breath test, we all know breath test will be used to find out alcohol consume. So this is based on Henry's law. So this question can be asked, alcohol breath test is follows which law? Henry's law. Next, what are all the symptoms and signs can be occur in which percentage of alcohol? This can be also asked in MCQ, and this was already asked in MCQ. So just listen. If alcohol concentration in blood is below 10 milligram, sober. Next, 10 to 70 milligram drinking, and 80 to 150 milligram under the influence, and 150 to 300 drunken or intoxicated. They will go to stupor if it goes beyond 300 to 400. Above 400, coma and death can be occurred. So in below 10 and 10 to 70 milligram, they will be having mild euphoria or no significant effects. Sometimes increased self confidence or slurring of speech, mild incoordination can be occur. If it is 80 to 150, which means under the influence, in this case they will be having mental confusion, emotional instability, and loss of critical judgment, sleepiness, slow reaction time, like this. Next, drunken or intoxicated, 150 to 300 milligram. Here they will be having loss of muscular coordination, staggering gait, and exaggerated emotions. Sometimes disorientation also can occur. Stupor, 300 to 400 milligram. Here marked incoordination, marked decrease in response to stimuli, possibly coma. This is possibly coma, not coma. Above 400, anesthesia, deep coma, sometimes respiratory failure can lead to death also. Next comes some of the hazards of alcohol or alcohol withdrawal symptoms. First, delirium tremens. This one we know. Korsakoff psychosis, hallucinations, Wernicke's encephalopathy, Marchifava syndrome, and Mallory-Weiss syndrome. In Korsakoff psychosis, they will have confabulation, amnesia, pain in extremities, loss of deep reflexes, and etc. And in Wernicke's encephalopathy, because of heavy drinking, they will be having vitamin B1 deficiency. So that leads to confusion, ophthalmoplegia, and ataxia. So this is acute condition. Next comes Marchifava syndrome. Marchifava syndrome is nothing but this is occurring in alcoholics, mainly degeneration of corpus callosum leads to this. Next, Mallory-Weiss syndrome. This is ruptured esophagus. This is a complication of alcohol. If a drunken person creates misconduct in public, that will be punishable under section IPC section 510, and as per the act they will be getting imprisonment up to 24 hours. Next comes drunken drive. As per the Motor Vehicle Act, IPC section 185 is talks about drunken drive, and this is punishable if blood alcohol level is 30 milligram. Next, about methyl alcohol. Pure methyl alcohol is also known as wood alcohol or methanol. This is colorless, volatile, and odor also similar to ethyl alcohol, but this is having a burning taste. And here the symptoms can be headache, dizziness, neck stiffness, confusion, vertigo, and muscular weakness, and etc. Late symptom can be ocular toxicity, and here pupils will be dilated and fixed. Visual disturbances will occur like photophobia, blurred or misty vision, etc. So snow field vision is there, and fatal dose is 60 to 200 ml. And in some cases ethanol is the antidote. So cause of death is mainly due to acidosis from production of organic acids, and CNS depression is a minor factor. Opium is also known as Papaver somniferum or FM. Opium poison mainly depresses all the centers except oculomotor, vomiting center, and sweating center. So it is a peripherally acting analgesic, and also it is stimulating the non-propulsive rhythmic contraction of small intestine also, and fatal dose is 2 gram. Next comes knockout drops. Mainly alcohol with chloral hydrate is known as knockout drops, because if they have the accidental poisoning by chloral hydrate, results will be hypnotic, or suicidal cases are rare, but this is used as a hypnotic. And accidentally this can be taken by food or drink or by some other persons also. The combination of alcohol with chloral hydrate is commonly known as McKiffin, and it is often added to liquor to increase its potency, similar to arak. So this is completed. Thank you.